black.
No.
It's funny, somebody stopped me in the hall and said, I love your line, but is that bracelet real? And I said, it's Diamonique. She said, you're kidding. I thought that was a diamond. I said, no, 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 no. I said, it's all Diamonique. That's what I wear. She said, oh my gosh, that absolutely looks like black diamond and clear. It's a gorgeous bracelet.
You can't ever
and
tell.
So many people wear so much black, geometric and black and white, you know, and plaid this year, tartan plaid. The black and white's gorgeous.
It is stunning. Okay,
Hugs
so
and
my
kisses.
pick of the show, and I sign all my emails and cards, X's
Hugs
and
and
O's,
kisses.
always hugs and kisses. So I'm very excited about these. They're my pick of the show, actually. They're the Hugs and Kisses stud earrings. $29.98 is your sale price. 4 easy payments of $7.50. It's the first day presented at this price. Item number J422936, and you have the option of silver or yellow. And look at how just delicate, dainty, just so pretty. I mean, I put them on and they're just weightless.
They are, and
They're weightless.
I just want you to know, these are tiny. These are designed for someone who wants to wear an additional earring in the second pierce. This is for someone, my sister-in-law is a gym, and I say it with respect, rat. She lives to lift weights, run, whatever it is I don't do, she does, and she looks phenomenal. She only wears little earrings.
Yeah.
These are the earrings that she chose. And we went out to dinner a couple weeks ago and she goes, notice anything? And I'm like, I do, I do. So Hugs and Kisses, perfect gift for that young girl. If she has gotten her ears pierced and she is now on to wearing lots of different earrings, these are perfect. They are nickel free. So that is usually what causes people to scratch and itch and get infected. So the nickel is removed from the sterling silver. So these are clean and clear to wear, but they're just a little tiny touch. We're talking, let me see if I can get the trusty ruler here. I never do this right because I can never figure out.
I've never attempted it, to be honest
just
with
the
you.
worst, but it is about 1/4 of an inch.
Oh, yeah,
That's it. Just a tiny little touch. They weigh 14 points total. There's 29 stones. So this is the ideal gift for that person who likes simplicity, very small, very demure, for someone who's petite, great for a nurse, someone who can't have a lot of bling on the job. And if you are saying, you know, I'm a new mom, I love jewelry, but I wear a hoop and the baby's got the fingers in the hoop.
Oh, yes.
No problem here. They're just tiny and sweet, 1X, 1O. I do like that juxtaposition of earrings, like sun and moon.
Yes.
I do like that kind of a left and a right, a yin and a yang. So these are really sweet. And again, nice savings for you if you have to buy each of 3 granddaughters. Don't have them all screaming that she got this and I didn't get that.
That is true.
Same thing for everybody. Silver or gold. Just really, really sweet. They are cute. They
They're
look
just
and
so
you have
cute.
your additional pierces.
And I
they're
do,
so
and so you
cute.
can see, I mean, if you know somebody that has multiple piercings,
Perfect.
it goes really perfectly. It's that really adorable size.
It is sweet.
It's
and
very sweet.
They look.
And I'll show you the.
They look. There's the
Oh,
little
the X. Sorry, let me turn it.
That's okay. You can go either
There you
way.
go.
They're so adorable.
Aren't they so fun? That's why they're my pick. And our friends at home are loving them and they're buying both, which I'm happy about too, because we go back to that mixed metal thought.
Sure.
Guess what? You could wear 1 gold, 1 silver. You could do 2 X's, 2 O's.
Yep.
Hey, why
Yep.
not? You can mix and match for a price of $29.98. There's less than 200 left in the silver. And then 6 dozen in the yellow. So not many to go around.
No. And you know, sometimes my jewelry selection is dictated by the hardware on my clothes. Sometimes I have a blouse that has a silver button.
Yeah.
A denim jacket has a silver button. And I say, okay, I'm going silver today. Then I have something that's all colorful and it happens to have gold trim. And I'm like, okay, it's a gold day. So there are people who definitely have the wardrobe of both metals, and they like to know that the earrings that they love, they have in both. So if you love these little X's and O's, if you have a daughter who is 13, sweet 16, someone who has done super well in school, or someone who's struggling. You know, I was the other kid. I wasn't the one who was honor roll. I wasn't the one who, I had a couple issues at school. I got bored and I would get up and walk around the room.
Okay.
So I was called the satellite.
But you're the creative.
Well, today we know that, but
Yes.
back in the day, they didn't have those kinds of classes. You were
Oh.
all mainstreamed. So the satellite is walking around the room, just not listening because I was bored. And when it came to English or literature, I was right on. But, you know, algebra, history, geography, I'm just walking around the room. So my mother used to buy me little things
Aw.
to make me feel okay for always being called out for being the satellite.
Mom, that's so
And here I
sweet.
am today. You know what? I still don't know where Nebraska is on the map, but it's okay. I know where the X and the O is. It's right here.
And isn't that all that matters? That's all
Unless
that
you're
matters,
looking
right?
to get to Nebraska,
Exactly.
then you better know.
But then you could just Google it, to
Google
be
it.
honest.
You're right.
We have the internet,
Look
so it
at
makes
Waze.
things easier. You'll figure out how to drive there if you need to.
If you need
But it's
to.
true, this is a great gifting price. $29.98 means you can buy it now. You know, some things you gift to people, you're like, you know what, this is a little bit on the pricier side. I might have to save up a bit. I'm going to save it for that big holiday, Hanukkah, Christmas. But this is something you can give to someone you love right now.
I just think it's sweet.
It is, and it's nice to tell people you love them. Life is short.
Absolutely.
Life is short, and I always try every day to tell the people I love that I love them.
Absolutely.
Because you never know in life.
That's very
so
cute.
I
Very
like
sweet.
the idea. Thank you. I
It is
try.
very sweet.
And so I think if you have someone you want to tell them, like, listen, I love you, and every time you look at those earrings, you can remember I love you. Maybe it's somebody that moved away, they're far away, or maybe you have a child that went off to college
Right.
and you miss them, and you're like, honey, you know what? Every time you wear these, just think about how much mommy loves you.
And you know what you say is so true. I'm convinced of this. Every woman, if you ask her to open her jewelry box and tell you about each piece, she knows exactly who gave her the piece, or if she bought it for herself, what the occasion was, what the mood was, because it might have just been a pick-me-up that day because you were bummed out. You know, you went to get weighed in and you gained a pound, so buy a pair of earrings, what the hell? But, you know, that was me also. But the idea that if someone gives these to a loved one, or you give these to maybe somebody out there is dating, and if you're a guy and you're watching this show and you say, I like her, I'd like to give her something, but I don't want her to get like crazy. You know, don't be giving her a ring, because then she's already, you know, getting the dress and walking down the aisle and printing the invitations.
That is
Just
true.
a little something that says, I care for you.
Or a
It's very
father
sweet.
to their daughter.
To the daughter.
My husband, I mean, my daughter's a year and a half, but my husband and my daughter are besties. They send me selfies whenever I'm here at work. I get selfies.
Aw.
And so what about a father and a daughter? I'm
That's
so close to
adorable.
my dad, and he
Yes.
always treats me. He'll be like, I thought of you. So this is great for like our
very
grandfather
sweet.
to a granddaughter. I mean, there's so many different ways you can tell somebody you love them, and jewelry is the best way.
Absolutely. And the dynamic nowadays between fathers and grandfathers and their kids is very
Yes.
different. My dad did buy me a bottle of, you're probably too young to have heard of it, but I know all you know, Evening in Paris perfume.
I've heard of it, but I
Evening
don't
in
know
Paris.
the intricate
It was
details.
very popular back in the day. And for Valentine's Day, I remember he bought me Evening in Paris. And it was like the most treasured thing I'd ever gotten, because he wasn't prone to buying me gifts. My mother bought everything.
Right.
So if you're a dad and you want to really, really knock your kids' socks off, buy these little earrings and give them to her for no reason.
Love
or
that.
buy them for your mom. You know, buy them for someone just to say, I love you.
Now, there's not many to go around. 150 left in the silver option. 4 dozen in the yellow. So really not that many. So if you want to say I love you to somebody, or even yourself,
Just yourself. They're
because I'm
cute.
all about telling myself how much I love myself. I'm always treating myself. I mean,
too.
Because, you know,
Me
you only
too.
live once, and I get excited. And then I have that FOMO, like, I saw this and then I didn't buy it, and now I can't get it, and then I get very like frantic in my mind and I obsess.
Right.
So for me, if I see something special like this, I say, you know what, I'm going to justify it because I know I'm going to wear it. This is an everyday piece.
Yep.
And why not? For the price of $29.98, you really, really cannot go wrong. This is the Hugs and Kisses stud earrings. J422936 is your item number. We have very limited amounts to go around in the silver and yellow. Fewer than 200 across the board. So give us a call, 800-500-7590.